Spider pig, especially when
welcome.
we're
How are you? Welcome to the Noontime Thing with Todd and Erin. First of all, should we look outside and see what the outside cam is showing us?
If
this
we
morning?
can, I think it would be delightful.
There it is. Very springy, very green.
We have more days of green. Mother Nature, I
7
still believe
days.
she's going to kick us in the teeth at some point soon.
No, it's too late for that now.
No, she'll get us.
All right,
She's
let's
like
all
that.
get depressed and talk about the Jazz.
Why be depressed? They're doing good.
Were you not alive yesterday?
No, I know that they lost Wow.
Third quarter, 8 minutes left.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that.
25-point lead.
I thought we had another game.
The other team was already making tee times for golfing because they were not going to be in any more games.
I thought we had one more game.
We do. The point is they lost a 24-point lead. The good news is they're coming home. Game 6.
We're super loud.
We're annoying people.
Do you remember that?
The Thunder put it together last night. Damn. And we'll see what happens. Anyway.
No, do you remember when we were playing the Bulls during the playoffs? We were kissing at that time.
Way back when they were in the playoffs, we were in the playoffs like every year.
And I remember that the visiting teams would always complain, "Oh, the Utah crowd's so loud." It's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, we're loud. Can you not concentrate? Should we be quieter?" And we used to so basically we would go up with a brass band and we would wake up all the opposing teams. They would all stay in Park City because they were special.
They did it to us, our team in Chicago. We thought the Marriott up there is all brick, and it's a 30, 40-foot corridor through the hotels on the outside. Bugle drum corps.
It was awesome.
We called the police. They stopped by and they said, "What are you doing?" And we told him. And he goes, "I'll be across town when this happens." It was really fun. And then he left him, and then we put
God bless them. He had actual police business to do.
He had stuff, and then the other time we put a huge banner on one of the overpasses coming down Parley's, and it says, "Welcome to the Valley, welcome to the Temple of Doom." It was awesome.
Kind of was.
All right,
so here's the deal.
Fingers crossed.
Now have game 6.
Game 6, and they can take it home.
And they're coming home. So we win this, then we're done. With
round.
the Thunder.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I found something on my phone yesterday.
Yes.
And I accidentally deleted it, and I was really ticked.
What was it?
Because you and I, evidently, I had it on hands-free, and I must have hit the mic button. And you and I had the most lovely conversation driving home for like 15 minutes or 10 or something.
Lovely, sure.
And it was just you and me talking back and forth, and it was all that did it correctly. I mean, it was all correct.
Oh, funny.
And what today I was going to do is haven't done this yet. It's an iPhone. You can actually have Siri read it for you.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
She can read your texts. She can read everything. So if you ever get a really nasty message, like really nasty and mean, have Siri read it. It's funner. There you go.
See, you always accuse me of like reading everything with a mean tone, and which is, by the way, not true. Only the ones that I can tell were
Open your phone.
written rudely. So
Open your phone.
Okay,
Watch
what am I doing?
The magic. Pull up messages.
Okay.
Find a message that fits a nice conversation.
Do you want a nice one or a mean one?
Nice one. You can't tell if it's mean or not.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, Erin.
Wait. I'm going to tell her when to get angry.
Okay.
Be nice.
Hi, Erin. We're having a barbecue Saturday from 4 p.m. till about dark this weekend. You and the family are all welcome to come. We'll have a good-sized group of adults with and without young children. Badminton and bocce.
Angry.
We'll have a grill going with some snacks and drinks, but it would be great if you could bring something to grill and to share. Ben, it's our neighbor to the north who's a sweetheart.
See what I mean? Scary, isn't it?
Okay, but it has to be a mean text for me to be able to adequately. Thank you, Ben. We'd love to come. That's really nice.
I put a heart or a smile after my text because I know what she's doing.
Well, no, but that's why they invented emojis, because there was no way you could tell in certain texts, like, are you screwing with me? If you have the happy smile, then you're like, oh, okay, we're all good. Okay.
Makes me want to cry. I should go to the U of U.
oh, this is so sweet. Why are they making fun of this? I think it's adorable.
It is. It is adorable.
Well,
but it's different. Go ahead.
Okay, well, here's the deal. It's actually an art exhibit. It's in the Marriott Library, and I've spent hours upon hours at the Marriott Library when I was in college. So I know every inch of it. And it was an exhibit created by Nemo Miller.
There it
He's an
is.
art student on campus.
Right.
And the sign on the door invites stressed out students for a quick 10-minute cry session. There's fuzzy stuffed animals so you can hold a stuffy while you're crying and you're preparing to take your finals because it's an intense week.
Okay.
And so the communications specialist started laughing, I guess, because everyone around the country started commenting here. This went viral on Twitter when one of the students posted a picture like, this is my college experience. And she goes, no, it's an intense week for finals. You get to take 10 minutes to decompress, let it all out, and hopefully you'll feel better. And then so everyone started laughing. I mean, one girl says it's all fun and games until somebody has a complete meltdown because the cry closet is already occupied. So, they're already seeing, the stress here. But it was hysterical that it's like viral on Twitter already. I thought it was a great idea.
Reminds me of this at Burning Man in the Playa. It's this big open area and all these art projects are out there. It's 4 miles across. And we're riding our bikes. It's 2 a.m, and we come across a couple things. So we get off our bikes. Erin went one direction. I walked over, and there's a phone booth, like old school, like we all we grew up with, right? And it's a phone booth.
Always had like gum stuck to the receiver.
And over the top, it says, "Speak to God." And so I was alone, right? And I went, okay, and I stepped in, and I picked up the receiver. And it's like, you're in the middle of the desert, Todd. And I went, hi. And a voice came back. And she said, how are you?
You never told me the full conversation on this.
Well, I was kind of serious. So anyway,
That's amazing.
I think that's a great project, except there should be Kleenex on the outside so you can
dab
do
just
this.
On your way out.
Yeah.
I know.
All right, let's get I should tell you about Idaho.
I've had finals where I cried very hard before them, so I don't think this is that bad. Go on.
Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about.
When you say
Eastern
that,
Idaho,
I'm going to worry.
Nothing to worry about. A little leakage.
Of
Who hasn't had a little leakage?
what?
Right?
What? Wait.
Some barrel leakage. It happens.
What kind of leakage? Oh dear God, that kind.
Nuclear waste, atomic waste,
Oh
sludge.
crap, that kind of leakage.
Yeah. So they said they had to send some firefighters in a while back on the 11th to extinguish a smoldering barrel.
This doesn't seem good to me. When they're starting to spontaneously combust, that tells me that this is no longer an inert material.
They got sued, and so they had to dig up stuff they had taken and buried, and they had to rebarrel it, and then that's when it started happening. The only problem I have is when it says the ruptured barrels contain material sent to Idaho from the 1960s. Now
that's good.
He said those 1960 barrels likely contain fluids and solvents from nuclear weapons produced at Rocky Flats near Denver. He said it's possible that it's atomic waste, dude.
Let's not really sugarcoat this, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's going to stay pretty active for the next 3,000 years.
It tastes like fudge.
Oh, jeez.
Really should get more serious about this. Let's get some
That's
information,
vaguely
shall we?
alarming. Yeah, let's go to Daisy. She's in the Gephardt Daily Newsroom. She's brought to you by Fink and McGregor Mortgages Made Simple. Just go to fink-mcgregor.com. You cannot believe the options you can find within a simple 4-minute quiz. And then Brio Technologies, your experts in lighting, sound, and video. You can go to brioaudiovisual.com. And New Millennium Group. Now, look, if you don't know anything about your retirement or even what you're supposed to do, they have a free analysis that can help get you started. And then you can meet with them and be on your way. Just go to utahsfinancialplanner.com. Daisy, my darling, what is going on today?
Thanks, Todd and Erin. Hello, everyone. Here's what's making news on Friday, April 27th on GephardtDaily.com. The man accused of killing Eureka teens Riley Powell and Braylon Breezy Otterson and dumping their bodies in an abandoned mine in Eureka appeared in court Thursday. The hearing in the Provo courtroom for Jared Baum only lasted a few minutes. Attorneys said Baum's next court appearance won't be until August 1st. An attorney for Baum waived his client's preliminary hearing. Baum is facing 2 counts of aggravated murder, a first-degree felony, 2 counts of aggravated kidnapping, also a first-degree felony, 2 counts of abuse or desecration of a dead human body, a third-degree felony, and obstruction of justice, which is a second-degree felony. Unified Police detectives are investigating after learning that a threatening call made to a school in Florida saying a resource officer there would be shot was made from the Holiday, Utah area. UPD detectives said that the call was made from a burner phone, one purchased to be used for a short time, then replaced, so the call could not be traced. The call was made from approximately 1300 East and 4700 South, he said. Hansen said it's still early in the process, but a detective has been assigned to the case. And the 100 Deadliest Days of Summer is 1 month away, but the Utah Highway Patrol is already gearing up. Additional state troopers were out Thursday conducting increased speed enforcement. UHP wants to get a jump start on its plans to help reduce traffic fatalities during this historically dangerous driving period. A press release from UHP said extra motorcycle and patrol officers will be working overtime shifts in a pre-selected section of I-15 to create a highly visible effort. This is the second in what UHP is planning to be a sustained, high-visibility effort that will continue throughout the summer. And time now for a look at your Wasatch Front weather, brought to you by Brio Technologies, Utah's premier audiovisual specialists, and by our shiny new sponsors at Magic Wash, home of the long-lasting ceramic car wash with an outlet in South Ogden and a brand new facility on Antelope Drive in Layton. Friday is going to be the warmest day of the year with temperatures in the low 80s. That's the warmest it's been since last September. Saturday will also be in the high 70s, then temps Sunday and the beginning of next week will be in the mid to high 60s with a little rain forecast for Monday. That's it for now. For more news and weather 24/7, go to GearhartDaily.com. Todd and Erin, back to you.
Hi, thank you, Daisy. Thanks so very much. Millennial Financial. I was thinking about this the other day. I don't know squat about it, but I was talking to other people, and everyone's kind of in the same boat. It's like, okay, I'm of this age or that age. What should I be doing? What's my next step? Where should I put my money? And all these different things. And these people come in, and they'll make an entire plan for you, which is like, talking about retirement, talking about funding education for your kids, talking about not giving your kids any money and disappearing onto a small island.
They didn't answer that one as
That's
well as
my
you might
plan.
hope. Yeah.
They took it not well.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for help, all you have to do is go to Millennial.
Yeah, it's utahsfinancialplanner.com.
Yeah.
utahsfinancialplanner.com. All right, they're the sponsors that tell me something good. Are you ready?
I am. Tell me more.
This is the coolest thing ever. Okay, we always see these cool hero dog stories, and I would like to believe that Gil, our dog, would do something magnificent.
He would. He's the best dog in the world.
He would try. But this is so beautiful. Okay, 17-year-old dog. That's Max.
Wow.
Partially blind. He's deaf.
Yeah.
Now let's just go back over this. 17 years old. So for a dog, he's now like 3,010 in human years, right? Well, there was a little girl named Aurora, 3 years old, who first went missing on Friday afternoon. This is last Friday.
Oh.
Now, this is in the Australian bushland.
Oh.
So
where
I
there
just...
are dingoes.
And thousands upon thousands of miles of unoccupied space by any human.
Dingoes got my baby.
And don't even joke. And
Oh,
Aurora...
really? Oh, no.
Aurora goes missing. The next day, over 100 police and emergency response members are searching everywhere. The family has a gigantic rural farm. They herd cattle. And her grandmother is freaking out. She was joining the search efforts on Saturday when she heard the sound of Aurora crying coming from the top of the mountain. She was like, that's my baby. That's my child.
From the where?
From the top of the mountain. So she's like getting her little arthritic joints up the hill. Like, I swear that's her. I can hear her. I can hear her.
So far we have a blind dog who's 17 and an older woman with a walker.
Max busts out of the bush and he takes Lisa, the grandma, by the arm gently, fortunately, with his teeth, and pulls her straight to where Aurora was stranded.
There you go.
Found her. She's crying, and at first she said, "I think Aurora was a little overwhelmed by all the people and the tears and the howling, but it could have gone one of 100 ways, and she's here and she's alive." She was fortunately located a mile and a half away from her family's house with cuts and scrapes. But the weird thing is, they're still going, "How did you even get that far away?" The area around the house is quite mountainous and very inhospitable terrain. So what had happened is, apparently when she first started getting lost and she was crying and it was raining, the little one turned around and Max had found his way to her. And Max sat with her under a bush the entire night and wrapped around her to keep her warm. And then as soon as he heard the calls the next morning, he raced through the bush to get the first person he saw, which was Lisa the Nana, and brought her back to Aurora.
So he wasn't totally deaf.
A lot of animals work on vibration through the ground.
It's a cool story.
I think that's just
Everyone's
so
pet
incredible.
is smarter than yours.
He's also
everyone's child is smarter than yours.
He not only has received a bone for his heroic efforts, the Queensland Police gave him an honorary police dog certification.
That's nice.
For his magnificent recovery and rescue.
That's frightening.
I just love that. 17 years old, and he's got his little arthritic joints, and he's curling around this baby.
Hey, the other day you went and met with Melissa. Melissa is the CEO.
General manager. She's the big cheese.
Oh my gosh, at Christopher's. And Christopher's, we've been doing the giveaway for over a year, and just to say thank you for watching and putting up with us. And it's really simple. It's a dinner for 4. We take care of the bill. You go down, have a great time. And all you have to do is drop a mention right here.
Christopher's, I like steak. Hey, yay, chops. I don't care what you say, but you can do it on I was about to say the McDonald's page, which would be a problem.
Yeah.
On the Gephardt Daily or Gephardt Approved Facebook pages or the Todd and Erin Facebook page. And it doesn't matter when you're watching this because we're on demand. Just drop a comment. You're automatically entered. And then on Friday, which is tomorrow, we will draw another winner.
All right. So, and by the way, coming up next, we're going to tell you how much Utahns gamble.
Like, are we addicted?
Yes.
We're brought to you by Fink & McGregor. Mortgages made simple. Just head to fink-mcgregor.com. Take 4 minutes to answer some questions, and you'll get a great idea about mortgages that you're eligible for. And by StayFit Wellness Clinic. Go get a personalized health analysis. This is the time to get back in shape. Feel better, feel younger, and without a ton of new medications at stayfitwellnessclinic.com.
All right, so I want to talk about the police story. This is great.
Are you kidding? This is hysterical.
This is great. All right, so you know how when people, EMTs and stuff like that, and they go to the hospitals, right? And there's ambulances, and then there's EMTs, the full-fledged firemen. Everybody jumps in.
They're amazing, yeah.
They can do anything as they drive and work on you. And this is in Iowa. And so they get there, right? And one of the nurses is there, and they're all trying to get this guy, and this guy's fighting. The firemen are there, and they're trying to hold him down. Then the police come. No, this is a big thing. And then the police come, and they're pushing him down. He starts hitting people and stuff. Well,
so he's got that unnatural, crazy energy from perhaps an illegal pharmaceutical.
Something, who knows? Officer Darcy Workman, she says, that's enough. Enough is enough. 2 people just got punched in the face. She takes out her taser, right? And she goes, you're going to lay still one way or another, and puts it on him. Yeah.
Okay.
The fireman drops to the ground. She missed. She hits the fireman.
Don't tase me, bro.
Fireman collapses, falls to the ground. His friends start laughing at him.
How can you laugh? That's horrible.
They pull him out of the way, and he's okay, but he'd been tased. Well, she felt horrible about this. So what she did is she went down to the fire station. She brought a cake and said, "Sorry, I tased you. Happy smile."
Wait, there's one the cake decorator never got as a request before.
Sorry, I tased you.
It looks got a pretty little Y on it, and it's bright yellow.
I just pictured
Sorry,
dropping like a rock.
Oh, you would too.
Oh my gosh.
That's the worst ever. Oh.
The baby barrier in Congress. I've been following this a little bit.
Well, Senator Tammy Duckworth, I'm kind of in love with her anyway because I think she's just such a tough and courageous woman. Her new daughter is Maylee Pearl Bowlesbury, and they made history this month. She was the first senator to give birth while in office.
Right.
So
Not in an office, not on the floor, because when the announcer said it, you're like, excuse me?
It sounds like that, doesn't it? But no,
Yeah.
but she was currently holding office for the state of Illinois when she gave birth to her daughter, Maylee. So Maylee became the first newborn now that's officially allowed on the Senate floor during a vote. Now, before her daughter's birth, there was no protocol for bringing newborns onto the Senate floor, but they literally had to do a resolution, which was Senate Resolution 463, that agreed by unanimous consent on April 18th, changing the Senate rules to allow for a senator to bring a child under 1 year of age onto the floor during votes. Prior to her first trip onto the floor, Duckworth tweeted a picture of Maylee's outfit for the occasion. She got more than 100,000 likes for the outfit, because it's a baby. But I do absolutely love this, because even the most uptight and stodgy and old white guys of the group were like, yeah.
Now, there were some idiots, by the way.
Well,
there was a couple of idiots. Yeah. And one said, what does this mean? Does this mean that we're going to set up cribs and have like a nursery area? It's like, if we did, sir, you'd be in it. Because...
Duh. But no one was stupid enough. No one was stupid enough to vote against this. So congratulations to Senator Duckworth and the baby. And this one actually was really, really sweet. One guy said, Duckworth doesn't usually vote the way I'd like her to, but I don't want her to lose her job because her newborn caused her to miss votes. That's much more important. I'd rather help defeat her on the issues.
Face to face.
I'd rather have you here with the baby I can vote against you.
Even though it's 2 against 1.
But it should be. Don't you think the baby should get a half vote?
Maybe.
She could be like the swing vote if things go really wrong.
Are you going to get mad at a baby?
Right.
We have friends who go to Wendover all the time, and they play penny slots, but they play so often that they get rooms and they get free food and stuff.
Which is the perk. I think they'll even come and pick you up and drive you out.
So the question is, are they representative of Utah and gambling?
Well, it's funny. They had a lot of different determinants on what causes an addiction, and a lot of that is duration of play, amount of money spent, distance from home that you're willing to travel just to get to a gambling thing, the amount of money put into the lottery. And, I mean, it's realistic. Even here in Hawaii and Utah, gambling is prohibited by law here, and in Hawaii still. We're the only 2 states left. But it still happens.
Where do we rank?
Well, this is the thing. It's $100 billion a year in the United States for gambling losses. $100 billion.
I just send my money now. And I don't even go.
Sorry, I don't even care what the lottery's saying about. Well, we build schoolyards.
There should be a whole crap load of swing sets around here.
$100 billion, guys. But it's interesting. So they talked about the most gambling addictive states. Number 1, not a big surprise.
Could it be Nevada?
Yes. South Dakota was number 2, but then I realized they have all the Native American casinos up there.
And there's not that much to do.
Montana, Mississippi, and Louisiana. Louisiana, I'm not surprised.
Louisiana
are the top 5. Now, if we are going to the bottom 5, this would be 44 is Alaska, 45 is Washington State, 46 is North Carolina, 47, that would be us, Utah, and then we're followed by Kentucky. We're like the second to the last.
It's good.
Least interested in gambling state.
Yes, but one of the top 3 in porn.
Do you have to ruin this? This was like a good moment for me.
Not making it.
We were like, we're
going
awesome.
to on your computers.
Okay, once again, we were awesome. Can you leave it at that?
We are awesome.
Well, stop getting all pissy and adding in extra mean stuff.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
You did.
No, coming up next. Coming up next, Hollywood Connection, and there's a cool story about a guy who's a hot Latino lover.
We're brought to you by Stay Fit Wellness Clinic. If you're tired of feeling sick and tired, it's time to make an appointment with Dr. Bowden for a new holistic health plan to make you feel better, lose weight, sleep well at stayfitwellnessclinic.com. And by Magic Wash with 2 locations in South Ogden and Layton. Come in for the ceramic car wash that keeps your car cleaner longer by sheeting all the dirt and the water off your nice shiny finish.
Okay, he's not a Latino. I think you meant hot Latin lover, but he's not even that. But it's William H. Macy. He stars in Shameless on HBO, and his wife.
Oh my gosh, she's so funny.
Is Felicity Huffman, and she was in Desperate Housewives. Now, here's the funny thing: they interviewed the whole set of Desperate Housewives once and said, "All right, he's got the, hottest love life." Every one of them, and they're all beautiful women, pointed straight at Felicity and went, William and she, we can't even get rid of him off the set. And apparently they're crazy in love.
This is him being a dad.
Now, this is a beautiful moment, though. Felicity and William have been married for, I guess, over 20 years, which in Hollywood dog years is like 1,000. His daughter got dressed for prom. Look, she's wearing a pretty dress, and she's got her hair all nice. And he was getting a little nervous, and so she was getting a bit nervous, and so he took her for a spin, taught her how to do the waltz, and Felicity took the picture. And I just thought that was such a gorgeous picture of a dad dancing with his daughter and teaching her how to do a waltz. Now I'm getting verklempt. Why am I getting verklempt from this?
Because it's a dad.
But it was so sweet.
And it's a story.
And William H. Macy had even said that once, and he stars as a truly terrible man. But he actually said, in Shameless, but he said, the single greatest thing of my life is being a father. And he says, my teenage daughters are so much fun, which is not often a phrase you hear about teenage girls.
Exactly.
So I thought it was
All
gorgeous.
right, we got information coming up.
Yes, Daisy, she is in the Gephardt Daily newsroom, and she is brought to you by Fink and McGregor, Mortgages Made Simple. If you go to fink-mcgregor.com, by the way, within 4 minutes you get a slew of mortgage options, and somebody can call you back within the next business day. Also by Brio Technology, your experts in lighting, sound, and video. You could bring your business actually into this century. Just go to brioaudiovisual.com. And by the New Millennium Financial Group. New Millennium Financial Group, it can help you figure out where your retirement was supposed to go and bring it back in order. Just go to utahsfinancialplanner.com. Daisy, my dear, what's going on?
Thanks, Todd and Erin. Here's what's making news in the U.S. and around the world on Friday, April 27th on GephardtDaily.com. A Pennsylvania jury found actor Bill Cosby guilty on all charges. He drugged and sexually assaulted a woman in 2004. The jury convicted him on all 3 counts of aggravated indecent assault after 14 hours of deliberation. Andrea Constant, the former women's basketball team manager at Cosby's alma mater, Temple University, said the actor gave her pills to help her relax while the two were alone at her Elkins Park, Pennsylvania house. She said she became drowsy and unable to move, at which point Cosby touched her and forced her to touch him inappropriately. Cosby, who is 80, faces up to 10 years in prison for each count, each of which could be served concurrently. The Senate voted Thursday to confirm Mike Pompeo to be Secretary of State by a vote of 57 to 42. Pompeo, who previously served as President Donald Trump's CIA director, will replace Rex Tillerson in the nation's top diplomatic post. Congratulations to Mike Pompeo on being confirmed the 70th Secretary of State, Vice President Mike Pence said on Twitter. Mike brings years of public service and expertise to the job. And President Donald Trump on Thursday delayed the release of more than 500 still classified documents relating to the assassination of President John F. Kennedy on national security grounds. Historians and conspiracy theorists have long awaited the full set of the Kennedy assassination records collection established by the National Archives in 1992. The collection consists of about 5 million pages, the majority of which were made public years ago. The president said he's ordered federal agencies to re-review the redacted portions of the files by 2021, at which time the documents could be released in full or continue to be sealed. And time now for a look at your Wasatch Front weather, brought to you by Brio Technologies, Utah's #1 audiovisual specialists, and by Magic Wash, home of the long-lasting ceramic car wash, with an outlet in South Ogden and a brand new state-of-the-art facility on Antelope Drive in Layton. We have another fantastic forecast in the offing. Friday is going to be the warmest day of the year with temperatures in the low 80s. Saturday will be in the high 70s, and the sunshine is expected to last until Sunday, when we'll see an increased chance of thunderstorms, especially in the higher elevations. That's it for now. For more news from across the nation and around the world 24/7, go to GephardtDaily.com. Todd and Erin, back to you.
Thank you, Daisy. Fink and McGregor. Mortgages Made Simple. You're going to talk about them?
I thought you were.
Oh, I can't do that. It's really easy. You just
We've both talked to Jeff Stout many times.
You just go on the site and you look, and there's a 4-minute test. There are dozens and dozens of different mortgages. Did you know that? One might work in your favor. I keep using this example, but the USDA, you know, the stamp on your roast that you just bought, they have loans for rural communities, rural areas for real estate. I had no idea. Anyway, they have one that'll fit you. Even if you're kind of on the edge credit-wise, they can help you out. It takes you 4 minutes the next business day. They call you, and then you're well on your way to buying your home. All right, so
Pretty
I want to
simple
talk
and
about
easy.
this. Guess what's up?
I still can never believe it when I hear these stories, because I'm like, how would you not know?
No. We are more adventurous. That's the point. Because
Okay.
women are having babies in the weirdest places.
Okay, go for it.
Now, this one lady we were reading the story. She had one in Germany in an airport bathroom. Ew.
Well, here's the killer, though. She started having really bad stomach pains, and she's like, wow, this is really painful, my stomach, ow. And then she
She was
went
in the 3rd trimester of her pregnancy.
She didn't know she was pregnant.
Okay.
How could she not know?
Bloating. But anyway, back to the stats.
The thing, though, is adorable, though. Look at her face. This woman is tough. She's sitting here smiling. If I had just given birth in an airport bathroom, I would be sobbing
Ew,
uncontrollably.
don't say that again.
Look at her, though. Look at her happy face. And that baby is absolutely beautiful.
Now, I'm sure the
But man, woman, you're tough.
I'm sure the bathrooms in women's bathrooms a lot cleaner than the guys' bathroom.
Probably, yeah. But I just loved her face. I can't believe that you're tough enough to give birth and actually still be smiling at the end of it. So,
All right, coming up next, super goats.
congratulations.
Coming up next, super goats. Super goats. I'll tell you, they're superheroes. We'll tell you that coming up next.
We're brought to you by Connect Heating and Air. Go to UtahHeatingandCooling.com for their $39 air conditioner tune-up special. Some care now could make the difference in hundreds of dollars of energy bills this summer. And by New Millennium Financial Group. Take your feeble financial health back to a more robust position with a consult with New Millennium Financial Group. They're offering a complimentary financial analysis to get you started at utahsfinancialplanner.com. We're brought to you by
Hi,
Connect
welcome
Heating
back.
and Air.
How are
Go to
you? Okay, now we're going to do this, are we?
UtahHeatingandCooling.com for
I think
All
we
right,
should.
USU.
We're brought-
USU. Oh, school. What are they learning about? They're just learning about school stuff, but not.
Well, it's an agricultural college, so they
Yeah.
come up with some really interesting results.
You think? So they got these goats, and they have bred them so that they have this protein
Okay,
gene.
sure. That's an adorable
And
goat.
now the goats produce something in their milk that makes them superheroes.
Explain how.
Material proteins that are stronger than spider webs
And spider webs, of course, we all know
per
structurally
size.
are
per-
insanely strong. I mean,
Yeah.
insanely.
And so they've got these goats.
They have super strong protein
Bah,
strands.
bah, like that web.
I don't think they come out of their hooves.
Their teats.
I think it's their udders.
Their teats.
They're called udders. Okay, I know you really worked in Maine on a farm, but they're still called udders as well as teats.
The teats are on the udders.
Okay.
How many are there?
Did you have to?
How many are there?
There's usually 4, isn't there? 6? 4?
How many legs on a spider?
6? 8? 8?
You look like you're under pressure.
Well, I know, but you just threw it at me. I didn't know. That is really cool. So, what do they hope to do with this super strong protein strand?
Basically, what they've done is they were thinking about artificial ligaments for people's knees and shoulders.
Oh, that's so cool.
Stuff like that. They said they also can make strong adhesives, stronger than Gorilla Glue, which is some pretty strong stuff.
That would be epic. Just think of all the marketing names you could use for that. The goat glue.
Badass. Okay, sorry. So anyway, carbon fiber, it could replace that. That's how strong it is.
That's amazing.
All right, thank you for watching today. Make sure that you comment for Christopher's the Christopher deal, and just drop a comment here, and we will see you
Tomorrow, because we also will be drawing a winner for Christopher's. Plus, I will tell you about how you're going to bring your entire office an entirely beautiful, like catered meal from Christopher's.
All right, we'll see you. Bye.